how did it feel winning Portsmouth Pride's Got Talent 2023?
It felt really, really good, especially as last year I didn't win it, so it felt good to like come back and be like, oh, I won now, yay. But it felt really, really good as well because everyone else there was so good. There was an amazing drag queen called Amber Sands, I think. She was incredible. And then there was some amazing people as well, and such a variety as well. And there were these two kids, I think they were both about 14 years old, and they were amazing.
Yeah.
I would never have done that at 14 years old. So, yeah, they're definitely going places. But it felt great because it was at the Wedgwood Rooms as well, which is such a sort of amazing venue to play at as like a Portsmouth artist. So any opportunity to be there is just incredible.
Yeah. And you recently performed at Portsmouth Pride's launch event at the Spinnaker Tower, also at a drag cabaret at Vinyl Lounge in Portsmouth. How were those experiences? How did the audience react? How has it impacted your career?
I mean, the Spinnaker event was just incredible because I was performing on top of the Spinnaker Tower, which is very cool. I don't even think.
Has anybody done that before?
I don't think even Adele's done that.
Well,
and
there you go.
And to me, that's like, if I've done that, then watch out, Caesar's Palace. I'm next. But yeah, no, it was amazing, and I think Vinyl Lounge was amazing because it was introduced me to a whole bunch of people, like a bunch of drag queens. I'm not a drag queen, but I'm in the circle now. the drag queens.
Yeah.
It's just introduced to a whole lot of people. I met you there, and now I'm here. So it's great. Yeah, it's sort of networking and meeting a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. Getting the track out there, meeting more people to listen to your music, I guess, stream the music, share it on socials.
Yeah.
I think it's all brilliant and it all kind of adds up, doesn't it? Now, this one, we discovered. The question is, as a local artist who grew up in Portsmouth, how has your hometown influenced your music and your style? But we discovered before starting recording...
I'm not from Portsmouth.
Actually, you're not from Portsmouth. So where are you from?
I'm from a small town called Loxheath, which is sort of in between Southampton and Portsmouth.
Okay.
But it's technically Southampton. So that's where my football loyalties are.
Okay.
I'm just saying that now.
Okay. So you're not football. You're not Pompey.
No.
You're Southampton.
No. When I told my dad I was coming to Portsmouth University, he was.
I might have to leave now. I think we're actually.
I think that was the first time he was disappointed in me. Was I'm going to Portsmouth University.
Is your dad a big football fan then?
Yeah, we used to have season tickets.
Oh wow. Okay, that's really cool.
And
for living in the area.
No, we just bought them.
Okay.
Oh no, Premier League, we have to pay for them. It's not like Portsmouth where they give them out for free. Please, we need people to come.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Shade to the Pompey football fans.
Oh God, we're going to get beaten up after this. But yeah, and then it's Premier League, so it just got really expensive. And also, I found out I don't really like football.
Neither do I. So that makes two of us.
Yeah, it's just eventually I was watching this and I was like, I don't like this anymore.
Yeah,
I'm bored. It's 90 minutes. It's a long time to stand up.
What, are there no seats?
Well, there are, but I was in like the rowdy area.
Oh.
I mean, can you imagine me in the rowdy area?
No, I can't. Just... Don't hit me with the ball, please.
So yeah, so I just stopped, and then I found music, and that was my new thing.
And do you think do you think being from Loxheath, do you think that being from Loxheath has had kind of some inspiration on your music, or played a part in your music at all?
No, not really. It's just a place with a bunch of pubs.
Okay.
But the pubs don't really play that much music.
Right.
So there wasn't really, to see local music, you had to go to Southampton or Portsmouth.
Okay.
So my parents took me to the Brook in Southampton quite a lot, which is an amazing venue. It's like my dream to perform there. There's all tribute bands there and stuff like that. But no, my influences came from sort of the artists that I love and sort of just watching interviews of them on YouTube and performances constantly. You go on my YouTube now, it's literally Adele, Florence and the Machine, London Grammar, it's all my recommendations. It's just performances and interviews.
Do you think that people like Adele have helped to inspire the way that you write? Because do you write your own music as well? Do you think they've inspired to help you write your music?
Oh, 100%. Obviously, I sort of fell in love with Adele, I think, when everyone else did, when Someone Like You came out, and that was sort of when... But I was about 10 or 11 when that came out.
Right.
So I kind of forgot about her. Because she was gone for about 4 years.
I mean, she kind of died down a little bit.
And I was 11.
Yeah.
So I had football to worry about.
Okay.
And then,
supporting Southampton.
And then Hello came back out, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot about you. Like, you're so good. And then I just listened to her into all of those albums, and I fell in love. And then, so I think from the start it's always been, I need to write what I'm feeling. And so But I think Adele was always sort of, heartbreak is sort of being quite sort of bitter.
Yeah.
Because she, especially in 21, she could be quite bitter.
Yeah.
And then Florence and the Machine was another inspiration who I sort of found, again, like a few, you got the Love Spectrum. I was like, these are great songs, then forgot about her. And then years later I heard What Kind of Man, which is off her third album.
Okay.
Amazing song. And I was like, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
And then I listened to her, but she does brilliantly sort of self-awareness in her lyrics. So there's like a different, like, you can tell when I've written songs sort of with Adele, because I'm there going, this is your fault, you broke my heart. And then like my Florence ones and me go, is it me?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm the problem. And it's like that.
So actually, it has had an impact on the way that you write music and sometimes even the emotion behind some of the tracks.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like all the artists I love have emotion behind it, so I never write a song for the sake of writing a song. I'll write a song because I'm in my bed sobbing, and I'll go, I need to do something with this, and then I'll just write some lyrics down, and then.
So very Adele, then.
Very Adele.
If there's one thing that people could do that don't know you and don't know your music, having now listened to it, what is something that can do for you to support you if you had a message to those people listening?
I think just follow me on Instagram or like follow me on Spotify, which sounds really pathetic, but it's so true because you'll be talking to people and sort of the music I write I'm very, very proud of and I know it's good. But if I go to a record label now and say, oh, can I have a record deal? Here's 11 songs I've got. I can make an amazing album. And they'll say, yeah, but who likes you? Like, who follows you? We don't really care. So
it's about kind of like the social following as well as having the music out.
Yeah, because it's to say, oh, I've got a fan base already. Like, it's less of an investment for you to make because I've already got fans.
Yeah.
So it's sad now that music is about social media. It really annoys me. Because I'm watching a program called Nashville at the moment, which is a drama about country music. And they'll perform in a bar and then they'll get a record deal. And I'm like, well, it's not like that. There's TikTok now. It's not like that anymore. So it is annoying, but I'm terrible at social media.
Okay.
Which is weird because I work in marketing.
What? How does that work?
So I work in marketing and I'm 23 years old.
So that's your day job?
Yeah, that's my day job.
Okay.
But graduate salaries don't really fund music very much because music's very expensive.
Right.
But yeah, my job is marketing, and I'm 23 years old. So you'd think, oh, he can do social media. I can't. I tried doing my first TikTok, and my friends just took the mickey out of me. I went there, and they went, James, what the hell was that video you put up? You look like an idiot. And I was like, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying.
Well, I haven't seen it. I was going to say A for effort, but I don't want to put you down. I haven't seen it. I sound like them. Look, I think keep at it. Keep trying.
Oh, yeah.
Keep pushing, because I think ultimately growing your social media is all about consistency, and people will like you for you. So no matter what your friends say, just keep doing what you want to do. Seeing what works and what doesn't work, and posting what you can. What is your Instagram for those who might be listening or watching?
It's James Matthew Music with a little underscore at the end. It's all one word. So
make sure you follow him, you and those listening,
please,
on his Instagram to support local artists.
Yeah, I had my first bit of it sort of social media beef though.
Oh,
although not beef. I don't want to say hate comments. I'm not going to say I'm Taylor Swift now. But, or like Selena Gomez. It's like that whole drama with Selena Gomez. What's her Hailey Bieber.
With her and Hailey Bieber. Oh, but that's been going on for years now, hasn't it?
I don't even know what the issue is. I swear her and Justin Bieber broke up like years ago.
They did, like a decade ago, literally. Like Disney Channel have already made another 3 spin-off channels in the time that Selena and Justin haven't been together.
I still liked football when it was happening. But no, because I think, this is what happened when, because my songs are about my boyfriend went to Australia to have a job and we broke up. Blah, blah, blah. And then someone put in the comments, I didn't know them. And they go, you should have stayed together. And I was like, who are you?
Oh my God.
I know. I was really tempted to answer back, but then I was, no, I'll rise above. I'm a celebrity. Don't respond to the haters.
People are just relentless on there. They just, was there a name? Was it a profile? Could you see who it was? Or was it just
Yeah, I think it was the name.
Kelly5519.
Maybe it's one of my ex's friends. We'll never know.
Oh.
We'll never know.
I know. Well, I think just ignore it. It's one of those things, isn't it? Unfortunately, with social media, where people kind of hide behind a keyboard and are spewing out a bunch of.
I mean, everyone's nice. I just keep getting tagged in, bio.
Me too.
Have you had the Sheen?
Oh my God, I've had everything. I'm so happy you brought this up.
When they tag you in posts.
No one else has felt my pain. honestly, like every single day I'm getting tagged in like Sheila's cleaning business,
Yeah.
or like if you've been tagged in this, you've won $200 voucher to Target. And I'm like, no, what is
I
this?
think they're ruining my profile.
I know. I'm thinking, is the Instagram algorithm gonna think that like I'm one of these bots because they're tagging me in it? Am I gonna get shadow banned?
Yeah, it's really annoying.
It's so annoying.
And the only way to fix it is to be private, which if you want to build yourself as a social media,
You can't do.
yeah. which I would love to be private. I but I kind of need to.
You don't want to be private, honey. You want to be out there.
Have you seen my grinder? It's not private. To bleep that
I
one
don't
out.
think Ofcom is going to be happy with the rest of that. Let's talk about your debut album that you're currently crowdfunding for.
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
I went through a breakup last year, and as a songwriter, it's a breakup is a steroid for songwriters.
Right.
Lewis Capaldi and Adele will tell you the same thing. It's this, you go.
Oh, they ran with it.
Yeah, and I was like, if they can do it, why can't I? So I wrote these songs that I'm really, really proud of, and over sort of the past year and a bit. And the dream of mine is to make this album, but the problem is that making music is very expensive, and I'm on a graduate salary, and I'm funding it as much as I can, but got to pay for bills and rent.
Right.
So I'm basically just asking if people to help, which sounds really stupid because there are real problems in the world, and I'm there going, please help me make my album. But yeah, any sort of help would be really grateful, or even just coming to see me live when I'm playing at Vinyl Lounge or something, or following me.
I don't think it's silly at all. I think, it's very hard for independent artists to make it on their own. I know that Ray is doing an incredible job of that at the moment.
Yeah, she is.
She, broke free from her record label, and there was all of those things there that had happened with her, but she's doing an incredible job. She, of course, has a team, but for somebody like you, I don't think it's silly at all. I think, trying to get as many people as you can to drum up as much support as you can kind of makes sense, when you're starting out on your own. And, you're already doing a good job at networking and stuff too. Now, your latest track, Remember Me, came out 2 weeks ago tomorrow, I believe. How has it been so far? What support have you had with release of the song?
It's been really, really good. I've had it on local radio.
Have we played it yet?
I think you have. I was told that you have.
We should have.
Yeah.
I don't think I've played it on my show yet. I apologise.
Wow.
But it will be in right after this.
I thought you liked my music.
I do.
Listen to it on the train, did
Look,
you?
I'll show you my Spotify history. We're going to play it right after this. So I wanted to keep it special and wait until I had you here in the present to play it with you and enjoy the music with you. But tell me.
Some good hole digging you've done there.
I'll put the shovel down. Tell me, what support have you had so far from releasing your latest track?
Yeah, I've had people sort of share it and local radio put it on. I've had I think it was an Australian radio station play it.
Oh.
Which is very, I was like, oh. Also ironic because that song is about my boyfriend who went to Australia.
Interesting.
So it's poetic.
Okay. Maybe he'll hear it.
Well, he's not there anymore.
Oh.
Oh, it's a long story. We haven't got enough time for that.
I'm kind of confused. So he moved there temporarily.
This is why you should fund my album, so you can hear the whole story.
And how many tracks are you planning on for the new album?
11 so far.
Okay. It's a long story.
Best ones are. But also I drag things. You ask anyone who, I'm always the sobbing. I never shut up.
Yeah.
As you can probably tell by now, I could talk for ages. So imagine me left on my own writing songs.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Do you remember those CDs where they'd have like a part 1 and a part 2?
Oh, I'd have.
And you'd have 2-part CD.
I'd have about 4 parts. I'd have like 3 CDs.
Like the CD cases where you could flip the pages and there'd be back-to-back CDs.
I think my mum has still got that in her car.
A CD.
Like a booklet of different
CDs.
CDs.
Oh no, I mean like the Now's That's What I Call CDs.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd open the case, but inside the case there'd be like another page.
Oh yeah.
And you'd have like 2 CDs, and then you'd flip it, and there'd be another 2 CDs.
Yeah.
It's like 4 parts.
Are they still making those now? That's what I call. So I mean,
they are.
What number are they on now?
Oh my god, probably like 110,000.
Yeah.
Because they they do the themed ones as well. They do Now That's What I Call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And then they'll do That's What I Call Summer. Now That's What I Call Ministry of Sound. That's what I call anything they can get their hands on.
I mean, the Christmas ones. Surely that's just Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé every single time.
Pretty much.
Maybe a bit of Kelly Clarkson. But that's it.
Do James, listen, thank you so much for joining me today. Just as a reminder for those watching, what is your Instagram so we can make sure people follow you?
It's James Matthew Music with a little underscore, all one word. And then my Spotify is just James Matthew.
Amazing.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.